Hello! How are we doing out there in internet land? Is everybody having a good time? Everyone have a fun Saturday? No, we had a good Saturday. Slept in late, doing work around the house. It was a hot one out there today. Was it hot wherever you are? You know, up here in the Northeast, it was wicked hot. I guess it wasn't crazy hot. It was like 80-ish. It was wicked humid. Wicked humid. But a perfect way to end the evening down in the cool basement with a tasty beverage, and then we'll start heating things up as I start to hit things. What kind of tasty beverages we have out there in internet land today? If you saw my post earlier, this evening we're going with a Seinfeld-inspired, at least the name is Seinfeld-inspired. I don't know where the flavor, I can't think of any Seinfeld episodes where this flavor would have come in, but the name of the beer is very Seinfeld-esque. We got Serenity Now. It's a chocolate-covered cherry-inspired sour ale with lactose. This is from Hidden Springs Ale Works down in Tampa. Look at that. Down in your neck of the woods, Dad. Ooh, THC raspberry lime Ricky. Now you're talking, Crowley. You're speaking my language. Let's crack this open and give this a try. Ooh, I like that. That's got a nice, like, sour cherry pucker to it. And yeah, you get a little bit of chocolate there at the end. That's good. This would be really good on a hot day. This is a nice, refreshing one. Alrighty. So, interestingly enough, I didn't put together a playlist at all for this evening, but we were listening to, Drew and I were listening to a bunch of songs last night, and we decided to just kind of, it was like, what the hell, let's just riff on some of the ones that were coming up last night. I was watching a video on, there's a YouTube drum channel that I follow called Drumeo. They always have, a lot of you, even if you don't follow drumming channels, you've probably seen I guarantee you've seen at least one video from their channel, which made the rounds a couple years ago. They had Jonathan Sugarfoot Moffett in their studio. For those of you not in the know, Jonathan Sugarfoot Moffett was the drummer for Michael Jackson. And there's a video performance of him in their studio doing the beat for Smooth Criminal. And that made its rounds on YouTube, and everybody lost their minds. So I was watching their channel, and they were talking about this song that hit, 380 million views in 24 hours. I was like, what is this? Okay, so they were just talking about the drum beat in it, and it's nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, just simple, just kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, rest, snare. But it's from a K-pop band that I've heard of, but I don't know anything by them. But I thought, what the hell? Let's give this a try. This band's called BTS, and this is their new single called Butter. I've only heard it once, so we'll try to get into this. See what I remember here from hearing it.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I know what you had to do. I got the superstar glow, so ooh, do the boogie line. The first step when I left took my beat.
groovy little tune there. I can see why it hit 380 million views and listens on YouTube in 24 hours. It's insane. I think that was the reason they were bringing it up, is because that set a brand new YouTube record. I don't know who held the record before, but that's insane. They were saying that's based on those statistics. That means that 1 in every 22 people in the world has heard that song. And you're now one of them. How about that? Pretty crazy. Fun, dancy tune. Okay. Well, we'll change it up a bit here. What else we got here? Well, here. Now that you've sort of, we're trying to establish a theme for the evening, or at least we'll see where this takes us. Start throwing some requests in here if that's inspired anything. I'm thinking maybe, what was there? There was something. This. Okay, let's try that. We'll try this mashup. There was a fun. How many drummers have played that song? I don't know. I mean, on the actual record, probably no one. It's probably just the 808. Somebody programmed that. I don't know who would have played that. But so let's see. We found a fun mashup here last night. Let's see if I can find it here. It was a mashup of. There we go. Oh, wait. There it is. So this is a mashup of the Spice Girls and Slipknot. The title is If You Want to Breathe My Sulfur. Like that one? That's a fun one. I love Corey Taylor's voice. He's got such a like it's so like raw. But like when he has that it's almost like he's like yelling, but then he when he like sings softly, he can really sing. Awesome vocalist. I think a lot of people probably initially wrote him off in the early days of Slipknot because it was just they were very turned off by it because there's just a lot of screaming and but man, that dude can sing. Maybe we'll do a Slipknot tune later. We'll do the danciest Slipknot tune I can think of. Let's see. What are we requesting here? Lazy by Deep Purple. I don't know that one. Can't say as I've heard that. Let's see what we got here. Deep Purple. Deep Purple. Off of their 1972 record. Let's see. Oh, this song's like 9 minutes long. No, sorry. Not doing a 9-minute song. Find me something else. Here. While we're finding something else, let me, here, I'm going to go back to YouTube. Here, see what else I had found that we were grooving to last night. How about... Oh, here, you know what? I'm going to try one by a band. I feel like this band catches a lot of flack, and we were listening to these guys last night, too. I know Julie was saying she's not a fan of the singing. Said it reminds her of Weird Al. But I think I really dig this band. They get classified as heavy metal. They're not really heavy metal. They're more pop. Band called Ghost. This will be their first time appearing on this stream here. So let's give this one a try from the Pope Star EP. This is Square Hammer. That's a fun one. Is that Crowley? Oh, you're absolutely right, Crowley. That From the Pinnacle to the Pit, I think that's probably my favorite tune by Ghost. That was another one we were listening to last night. You know what? I could give that one a try too while we're at it. That one, the drum part is actually deceptively complicated on that one. There's a lot of very specific things that you have to do. It's because it's this like 4-on-the-4 thing, and then there's these like it's all on the ride, but then there's these open hi-hats you got to do, and then all those fills that are like synced right up with the guitar riff. What the hell? Let's give that one a try too, and then we'll dig into some other ones. Let's see here. Let's try Pinnacle to the Pit from Meliora. It's a good tune. I love that. From the pinnacle to the pit.
You have a power.
that's a fun tune. It is. It's all over the place, and the words are hilarious. Yeah, there's so many little changes, and I love that little guitar riff. Wicked cool tune. What else did we have here? Hold On Loosely. Hold On Loosely. I'm pretty sure I know that one. I can't say as I've ever played it. By 38 Special. Yeah, you digging that? Ghost is pretty cool. Go check out videos of Ghost live. They're they're a riot to watch. It's like who's their lead singer is Papa Emeritus. He's like an undead pope in full like black papal regalia, and all of the unnamed demon or unnamed demons are the are all the instrumentalists. They all you don't know who any of them are. He's got to get so hot performing. He has like prosthetics and like full oil paint makeup, and then this like giant papal robe. It's got to be like 1,000 degrees. Yeah, Ghost, absolutely. Ghost live is absolutely an experience. Yeah, let's do we'll do Hold On Loosely here, and then Bruce is watching. We do some STP. Okay, here we're gonna do 38 Special here first, and then we'll do some STP. fun one. Good call out there, Internet. Ooh. Water. Water, water, water. Then beer. Okay. We'll do some Kenny Loggins here. Hang on first. Here, Bruce said STP here. Let's do let's see. How about This Is Always. Bruce knows exactly the song by STP I'm going to do. Here we go. Woo! Interstate Love Song. Aeroplane. Did STP have a song called Aeroplane? The only Aeroplane I know is Red Hot Chili Peppers off of the One Hot Minute album. The one album that they did with Dave Navarro on guitar. When what's his face? Why can't I think of his name? When John Frusciante left to just go do heroin for 3 years. Okay, what was the next one up here? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yes, that is a, yeah, that is Airplane is a Red Hot Chili Peppers thing. There's probably the one good song on the One Hot Minute album. Everything else was kind of garbage. Let's see. You wanted some Kenny Loggins here? Kenny Loggins. Let's see. Yes, the opening scene to Caddyshack. You know what? Here, maybe after Caddyshack, maybe we'll do. Well, here, let's do the we'll do the Caddyshack one, and then we'll see what comes up again. Where is it? What the hell song is that? There it is.
I'm alright, nobody but about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Can't you just let it be? I'm alright, no nobody but about me. You got to give me a fight. Why don't you just let me be? Do what you like, do it if naturally. But if it's too easy, you're gonna disagree. It's your life, isn't it a mystery? If it's nobody's business, it's everybody's game. Got to catch a day. Oh, now, get it, put it right away. Get it away, get it away. I'm alright, nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Can't you just let it be? I'm alright, nobody worry about me. You got to give me a fight. Why don't you just let me be? Who do you want? Who you gonna be tonight? Who is it feeling? Make it up your mind. You wanna listen to the man, pay attention to the magistrate. And while I got you in the mood, listen to your heart beating, heart beating, heart beating. Down and get you moving, give me the fever. I'm alright, nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Can't you just let it be? I'm alright, don't nobody worry about me. You got to give me a fight. Why don't you just let me be? I'm alright, nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Can't you just let it be? I'm alright, I'm alright, just let me be. Just let me
Those little dancing gophers at Bushwood Country Club. Spaulding! Double farts! Lining up with the teeing up with the Dalai Lama. Big drive of the Dalai. It's a great movie. What else did we have here? Oh, Brucey going for some chili peppers here. Californication. We do Californication. That's a good tune. Snare drum on that song is one of the I would wager to say snare drum on Californication is one of the best sounding snare drums recordings in the history of rock and roll. Awesome. I'll lay off and not join in for a minute. And just let you hear that. Just appreciate the sound of this snare drum. I'm pretty sure it's just an original, like, it's just an old school, like, Ludwig Supersonic. Just a straight up steel snare drum. But the tuning on it is just killer. Let's see here. Cation. There it is. Okay, here we go.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation, and little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Hey, a surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your gender? Is that war you're waging?
Good tune. Just simple, laid back, in the pocket. Just lets it breathe. It's all about that guitar and the bass playing off each other on that one. Thank you very much. Alrighty. We got time for one more. Oh, you want me to end? We'll end with Slipknot. Okay. Yes. I'll do that Slipknot tune. Probably best that we saved it for the end. But before we do that, so as anyone who's a regular watcher knows, we're on Restreamio right now, so we're streaming live on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook Live, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Periscope. We're on all the things, but whatever you're watching on, I'd really appreciate if you head on over to YouTube, search for Derek Braunschweiger, and hit that little subscribe button. And then after you hit subscribe, ding the bell. That way you get the notifications. That way, come on. I know you all recite this part with me every evening. You say the same part. Here we go. On Saturday nights around 8:45, you'll get that ding, and you'll jump up, and you'll run at top speed over to your refrigerator or your cooler or your ice box or perhaps your igloo. And you'll grab your favorite tasty beverage. Perhaps it's a can of brew. Perhaps it's a Smirnoff Ice, or what are the kids drinking these days? Mike's Hard Lemonade and Truly and all of these seltzers. Or you'll grab a spirit of choice and some ice and a shaker, and you'll mix up your favorite cocktail. And then you'll grab a salty snack, perhaps a sweet snack, most likely a salty snack, and head over to your couch and your TV or your phone or your tablet or whatever you're going to be watching, and you'll fire up the drum stream, and you'll get ready to hang out with all of us and have wonderful chat and talk about music and watch me hit things. It's always a lot of fun, as you can clearly tell right now. Aren't we having fun? Please also check out my band. If you're on Facebook, check out my band 0 to 60. You'll find us at 0 to 60 Rocks on Facebook, and you can also find us at www.0to60rocks.com. As I've said before, we have a couple shows coming up. We'll also be putting together another live stream show as well. Yes, thank you. I'll throw all the links in the profiles. Thank you for that suggestion. Without further ado, though, we'll end the evening here with one that's going to make me sweat. It's a hot one. We had talked about doing some Slipknot earlier, but in the light of the dance music, I'll pick it's the danciest Slipknot tune I can think of. And actually, it's a pretty groovy tune. Whether you're into Slipknot or not, I think you'll be grooving to this one. I know a lot of people might have instantly been turned off by hearing the word Slipknot, but it's a pretty groovy tune called Psychosocial. Let's give this one a try here. Yes, the details are a bitch in that song. Oh, that's a fun groove. Alrighty. Well, as always, I have had a wonderful time this evening. I hope everybody else had a good time helping pick out songs and take us on our musical journey this evening. I'm going to head upstairs where the air conditioning is running much colder than it is down here in the basement, and finish cooling off and finish my tasty beverage. So all of you have a wonderful rest of your evening.